Hello, I hope you are feeling great today. In today's video I would like to highlight another fun indie darling. It's called Yet Another Zombie Survivors, which admittedly is not the greatest of name, but the game is still pretty fun. It's still in early access, that's why I'm just playing the demo at the moment. I'm very interested in the release of this game, but there's still some stuff to be added. Yeah, and I would like to wait and see how this is turning out basically. This game has some originally twists on the basic vampire survivor formula also. You got different kind of classes, which in itself have a very limited set. You basically always got one gun and 2 skills on any of these characters. 3 more is to come. For the purpose of this presentation, I'm just gonna go with the tank edge, as I kind of like the minigun, which he is able to unlock. And yeah, let's not talk too much, let's go. You got 3 different game modes. One is not available in demo at this moment. The endless mode is basically, as the name says, endless, see how long you can survive. And the default mode is basically survive 10 minutes, which I already done once in my 13 times I played it. I already spent like 4 hours in the game, which is a little longer than I anticipated the preparation to be, but I kind of had a lot of fun, to be fully honest. So, in the beginning it kind of starts off as all of these games. You are on the run basically, starting to kill some enemies, in this case the zombies again. But around, I think, yeah, let's say the 2 to 3 minute mark, you will see what I mean with an original twist. Because you are not alone in this. Actually, you can get up to 3 guys in here, or 3 of your heroes. In the demo, you admittedly only can take the 3 you already saw in the beginning. But in theory, you can make a combination out of all the heroes you have as you please. I mean, obviously, the RNG factor with choices is also a thing. So, yeah, but you know what I mean. You can select freely in between the heroes or characters you have. You also find these little fun upgrades like the Killing Frenzy, which basically lowers your reload immensely. And you can just start killing them way faster. In the beginning I'm just gonna go for the Saw Blade upgrade, because as you see they are hovering around me. And this will give me a very good chance of survival, because they are not very sturdy, the zombies. Well, in the beginning that is. They obviously also will get way more stressful to deal with soonish. I like the fact that this game is basically set out to only have a 10-minute run, besides the 30-minute that some other games aim for. I think it's more accessible like that. And actually the reviews kind of reflect that. It has already like 4,000 plus positive reviews and is hovering at an overall very positive on Steam. I just found a survivor, which means we can select either one of our people to join us or liberate them, and as you see, gain level up and $800 rupees. The dollars are not for the run itself, but is for the upgrades you unlock for your heroes. So I will explain it. You see in the upper right corner, the mouse cursor goes to the upper right. You are gaining money throughout the run, and by that you are gaining upgrade points that you can spend in the main menu. I will show the upgrade menu after this run, so stay tuned for that basically. Let's go with the shotgun. At this point I mostly will just aim to upgrade my gun, because I wanna get to the minigun ASAP. And there's still some upgrades to go. Also the yellow arrow on the right is something I really would like to go to. No, I want the shotgun upgrade, please, thank you. You can also reroll, as you just saw. You basically got 2 rerolls, but you can get more throughout the run if you would like to. But there's mostly better upgrades than refill your rerolls, so maybe you won't want to do that and just stay with the 2. These are weapon crates. They are actually like secondary upgrades, and as you see, they are more character based. So I think I'm gonna take the armor, because it lowers the damage by 10, and that's a lot. It makes you way sturdier. The upgrades also can stack up, especially the one you find in the yellow weapon crates that I just picked up. Meaning, yeah, you can get pretty insane if you are lucky. But because of the time restriction, obviously you will barely get above. I think the highest I had when I finished was to level 25. So, yeah. If you reach something like level 25 in between your run, that's basically it. At the moment I won't take the engineer yet, as I want to keep upgrading my guns, and it will be way harder if I've got 3 people and more RNG in the upgrades that get presented to me. That's why for now I only wanna do it like this. As you just saw, there also is these nice magnets that pick up everything. We got the rocket launcher or the minigun. The rocket launcher also is pretty nice, but I think the DPS of the minigun is just way higher. And that's why I'm gonna stick with it. I think I'm gonna take another stack of armor. There also is stuff like barrel roll, which basically gives you a dodge chance and critical increase, and you can get, I think it's called corrupted USB drive or something like that, which gives you, what was it, lifesteal chance, like 5% lifesteal if you deal damage. Also pretty interesting. There's a lot of different upgrades, and like obviously it's RNG which ones you get, or like have the chance to be getting. So yeah, all of these ones are a little different, and especially when you at some point got 9 different heroes to choose from, I think this can get very interesting. I think they have to tweak the modes a little bit, as I mean, yeah, it's fun, but there's not a lot to be discovered like inside the map. I wish there was also some secrets, goodies, or I don't know, some lore bits. Like anything to be discovered in these maps. At the moment it's pretty straightforward, just, you know, looting and shooting. Which is not bad. I'm not saying looting and shooting is bad, but, you know, sometimes a little more doesn't hurt. Let's get that juicy weapon crate. There we go. Soon there will be boss mobs, and from that point on it also starts to get a little more wild. Especially the last 2 minutes is like what makes or breaks the run. Basically from the very first time I played this game I always reached the 9-minute mark, and yeah, that's where it makes or breaks. I mean, makes or breaks is maybe not even the right pronunciation, but it's like, that's where most runs end. And when we also, like mentioned in the other video, Biters and Bullets, I think there's just way too many of these Vampire Survivor-like clones that basically rode the wave of success that Vampire Survivors had, but as long as they add somewhat of a personal twist, I think it's fine, you know. These games are just perfect for something like a Steam Deck, or to play on the go, or maybe on a train ride or something, so yeah. Shouldn't be too judgy overall. There's our first boss. He wasn't too strong at this point because I already got the minigun, and that's pretty good. I'm actually thinking about either damage or stacking up the milk to 30 armor, which is pretty insane actually. I think I'm gonna take the 30 armor. Never had that before. Should be really good. One other thing well, it's a personal opinion, maybe some people don't find it this annoying, but the sound design. The sound design is not great. especially with like the engineer, which shoots those lightning weapons. You don't want to use them. It's like obnoxious. Some of his skills sound horrible in the ears. They're just, I don't know. It's hard to describe. It just hurts. Well, at least my ears don't feel too great listening to it. It's kind of scratchy in the ears, to be honest. Maybe a little bit too much disturbance in the noise. And also the minigun and stuff like that. It's just not... Yeah. The pistol also sounds pretty crap. I know. They really have to work on the sound design. I don't know how many developers are behind this game, but they are asking for 10 euros. Or like 9 euros and 75 cents as a starting price. So I think you could expect a little better sound design. I'm gonna go select fusion. Because of the length of these runs, you always should try to push some of your skills, and especially at least one of the basic weapons to the highest level possible. Because that's what keeps you alive, in my opinion. The skills are nice and everything, but yeah, they lose strength very quickly. Like in the end game, most of these skills don't do that much anymore, sadly. Meaning we'll want to have a very strong main armament at very least. Or at least that's how I perceive the runs as of yet. And basically the time to finish the run was when I had 2 people on max level guns and barely any skills, so yeah. That kind of proves my point, but it's very rudimentary, as I also had 30% dodge rate, which helped a lot. And I just finished it with like 1 hit left to be killed, so yeah, was kind of lucky. Game's hard, okay. You will see soon. But I think actually this one might be a good chance for another finish. I feel pretty confident. It's like dodge chance and 30% armor, or like 30 armor. That is not bad. As you see, like the basic hit didn't even do any damage to me. Thanks to 30 ammo. There's another military chest. Will be hard to get it because of standing still getting harder by the second. But we will try. Yeah, nice. Was a short open window. The teddy bear, I'm not sure what it does. It brings us happiness, which is at 0 at the moment, so let's make our guys happy. I mean, to be honest, all of these upgrades didn't help me that much at this point, that's why I'm just, you know, happy isn't bad. Oh, that's good. Killing frenzy means we are thinning out these bosses quicker, because that's the main problem. There's a lot of bosses coming in a bit. And if you can keep singling those out, you're in a good situation. Okay, need to concentrate now. This is basically it. From here on out, it gets really crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I guess the pistol upgrade actually helps me more. Oh yeah. To be honest, the armor is insane. Don't even do any. What is happening? I'm not even really getting damage, besides from the bosses itself. But that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. Still shouldn't get too cocky here. It's close. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I was way too cocky for a second there. Should be good. It should be good. It might be good. Few seconds. I think I got it. Yes! Haha! Okay, that was, yeah. That's very nice, actually. Yeah, that's basically the default mode for you. Like I said, I wish they would add a little bit more. It's still fun. trust me, well, I'm really enjoying it because of the upgrade aspect. And you also get some nice flare messages at the end, like when you die. But for now, let's fly over the statistics. As you see, I picked up some modifiers. That's the overall run. You get like statistics, can review the upgrades, what the heroes actually did. As I basically only upgraded the tank with the minigun. As you see, basically carried. Everything else was irrelevant. These are the nice flare messages. I mean, well, we will improve the balance in the next update. Okay, that's not really flare message, but there's also other stuff that at least I want to show one example of now. So yeah, it's, you know, not much, but it makes you giggle. This is the upgrade tree. Also bound to the demo. There's a lot of stuff still locked, but let's go over the basic stuff I already had unlocked. You got your basic health upgrade, which makes you start with more health. It's not great, but helps. You collect more money, which also helps you getting more trading points, which is nice. Obviously, you got gun upgrades, experience upgrades, and speed upgrades. Gotta go fast, in my opinion, is also very important, because you saw at the end, if you don't have a certain amount of speed, you are basically done immediately. Yeah. And that's basically already it that I wanted to show. I mean, obviously, there's more guns. The assault rifle, we got the sniper rifle. That's some kind of turret I cannot play due to the demo. We had the rocket launcher, as shown before. And overall, this guy has like a lightning gun, taser gun, and the other guy is a laser gun, which is bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad actually. It doesn't do too much damage, and I know they have to buff it definitely. And I didn't get the laser rifle on the right. I'm not sure what that is, but the left one is the laser gun, and that one was pretty bad. Yeah, sadly. I'm not too happy with the engineer. His sound design is horrible, and his guns are not too great. The others I couldn't play yet, as I didn't buy the game as of yet, but I'm having it on my wish list, and hopefully so do you after this. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have you back for another one, which is coming soon. I got one more little zombie darling coming up, which you also might be interested in if you like those kind of games. So stay with me and let me know what you think. Have a great day and see you then.